Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the home team.
They've been en fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh my gosh, those were the good old days.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Julius Randle has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. We've got Colin Sexton. Luguentz Dort out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Suggs.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And for the Timberwolves, Randle at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And it's Sexton on the take. Dort for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. On the wing, Wade lets the 3 fly, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fires from 14. And no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Sexton. Outside for Dort. Here's Wade on the wing. Suggs. Three-pointer. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Here's Randle. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Suggs. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Dort outside. Pass to Sexton. On the wing, Wade. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo with a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards. Spins. Pass to Reed. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Outside McDaniels.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Reed defending. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards against Sexton. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Elbow shot. That one a little long.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reed defending. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Sexton passes to Dort. Reed defending. Hook shot on the way. And the shot is good off the backboard. He's got 10. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Edwards. It's tipped. Sexton looking around. Back to Wade. Pass to Sexton. The 3 from Suggs. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
To the middle. Here's Randall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Randall's got 29.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Minnesota shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Edwards. And it's Harris with the rebound. Shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. On the wing, Sexton. Six to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. 23 points in the game.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Randall. It's good.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Dort defending. Yep, that one goes.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Sexton with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Outside Reed. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
McDaniels can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Outside Sexton. Kicks it out to Isaac. Beyond the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And the basket is good. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
The home team calls timeout. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Back to Ellis. To the right side. Here's Dunn. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Left side Conley. Anderson. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. He has 6. Vanderbilt with a screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. Pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Lyles. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Clark. Now here's DeSumo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. Anderson passes to Clark. Off target with the 3.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They still need this. Ellis' shot is off. Minnesota shooting 35% in the third quarter. Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Shooting the rock at 58%. Ellis outside. Outside, Green. Vanderbilt against Anderson. Ellis, good. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Clark outside. From downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Dosunmu with it, working on Green. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter here. Lyles a screen. Here's Anderson. Soft touch off the glass. Anderson's got 6.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the inside, Walsh. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Minnesota shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Luguentz-Dort out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Randall, rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And finished off by Anderson.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Sexton goes in, and Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 21. Randall, the pass to Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim, and it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, great teamwork. Randall has a terrific connection with his teammates. Love when he goes after those alley-oops.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
At the line for 2, Colin Sexton.
And he makes a first. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Anderson. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. And now that's 35 points for Julius Randle.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Suggs. 3-pointer. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Anderson inside. Dort defending. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Conley. 4-3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Suggs. Outside for Dort. Now Suggs. No luck on that one. Nice D from Anderson. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Conley passes to Dosunmu. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3 from Suggs. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Randall, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Randall. True on the 14-footer. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Sexton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw good from Sexton. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Randall, good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Anderson covers. Pass to Wade. The 3. Hits the trifecta. Wade's got 27.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Randall. Dosunmu for 3. Knocks down the long J. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Wade. Anderson covers. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Anderson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Outside for Dort, over to the left wing. Anderson covers, and he banks in the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Edwards.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Now here's Sexton. He's covered closely. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Anderson gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Sexton. The three from Suggs. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Anderson. DeSumo outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Shooting 27% here in the fourth. Suggs outside. On the take. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Suggs. Dort outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Outside, Anderson. Conley finds Anderson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randall. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Shooting it at 52%. Suggs outside. Pass to Wade. Takes the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Randall a screen on Sexton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. Randall outside. And the shot no good, a bit short. Shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. Takes a three. The triple drop.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Edwards looking it over. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The home team calls timeout. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Sexton. Suggs outside. Now Dort for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's DiVincenzo from deep. Oh, it's off target. Outside Sexton. DiVincenzo with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Edwards. It's off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right positions. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Cleared away by Edwards.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making them.
Both hands there for a little extra.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Now Suggs shoots a three. cleared away by Reed.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Dort. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now here's Edwards. Now here's Randall. Releases from 15. Oh, no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And my teammates, they've been helping out tremendously, and I appreciate them for that.
The sky's high for Colin Sexton.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.